Hi there, this is Amy from selfishmom.com, and today I'm going to be making the best brownies in the world. And what qualifies them as the best brownies in the world? Well, everyone who's ever tasted them has told me that they are, so I'm choosing to believe them. And what you're going to need is 2 boxes of Duncan Hines Chewy Fudge Brownie Mix, and it's very important that you use the family size, the 13 by 9 size. So 2 of those, and I actually already have those in my bowl. And then what you're going to add is 3 eggs, there. And then in here, I have 3/4 of a cup of water and a 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. So that goes in. All right. And then I'm going to mix it. You don't want to use a mixer for this. It's not necessary. Just want to mix it with a spoon. You want to keep mixing till it's not exactly smooth. Brownie batter doesn't really get smooth, but until it's very well mixed. Now while you're mixing, your oven should be preheating to 325 degrees. Okay, that's looking good. Smooth, no big lumps. So now we're ready to add 2 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips. Give that a good stir. If you want nuts in them, you can put some nuts in them. I don't like nuts in my brownies. All right, and that's good and mixed. We're going to prepare our pan. Now there are different ways that you can prepare your pan. Some people just like to use oil. Some people like to use like an oil flour mixture. Sometimes they use parchment paper. You can just put it right on the bottom. But this is something that I actually prefer. It's the Wilton Cake Release, and it also works really great on brownies, really anything that you're putting in a pan and baking. So we're just going to squirt some in. I think it's about a tablespoon, I never measured. Take a pastry brush. If you don't have a silicone pastry brush, you need to get one, because if you're still using one that has actual bristles, the bristles sometimes come off and get into your food, and they're hard to see. So, you can spread this all along the bottom. Don't put it on the sides, just on the bottom. Make sure you get it into the corners. Okay. Now, we'll switch this out for a spatula. If my kids were here, I'd be handing the spoon off to one of them and they'd be fighting over it. Alright. I just want to give it a couple more stirs with the spatula to catch any powder the spoon might have missed, but this looks good. Alright. I'm going to put it into our 13 by 9 pan. I don't even remember where I got this recipe. I've been doing it like this for, I don't know, 10 years? I'm pretty sure I got it off of the back of an old Duncan Hines box. I just don't remember. Just been using that recipe for a long time. Alright. So once you've gotten most of that in there, just want to smooth it out as much as possible. And then you're going to put it into your 325 degree oven on the center rack. You're going to bake it for about 55 minutes. You want the middle to be set, but not dry. The edges are going to get dry, there's no way to avoid that, but you don't want the insides to get totally dry. You want these to be gooey and fudgy, and I promise you they will be. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Those are going to be moist on the inside, but not so underdone that they fall apart and get really messy. Delicious. Enjoy.